Hello everybody, my name is Brian.
And my name is Jonathan.
And we are the Gaybeards. So we've been best friends since we were 8 years old, which is crazy. It'll be our 20th anniversary coming. Well, it already came up.
Oh, babe.
Good for us. Anyway, Jonathan's a musician by trade. I'm kind of like a painter, photographer. So we've kind of always erred on the side of being creatives. And so 4 years ago, I started growing out a beard. Like best friends, we do everything together, so Jonathan wasn't short to follow. And so yeah, we were kind of like sitting down one day and we were like, well, we're both gay, we both have beards, and we live in Portland, so we should create an Instagram. And we didn't really have any intentions, we didn't really know what we were gonna do with it. And we have a garden, because we're like big gardeners, and put a couple flowers in our beards. And like within the first couple pictures, when we looked at them, we knew that that was gonna be like what it was. We were like, what else can we put in our beards? And the rest was history. Putting yourself out into the world in any aspect can be terrifying because you're really allowing yourself to be subjected to other people's opinions. But I think when we put ourselves out there like that, and you can either do it in a negative way or you can do it in a positive way. As people start to tune in, you realize over time that you start to have an influence and an impact on those people.
I don't think we intended to be influencers either.
No,
that was not like a thing we were like aiming to be. We just wanted to like try something different after our day job and like just fool around and have some fun.
Which is an important lesson to know, that whether you have 100 followers or 1 million followers, or whether you don't even have an Instagram, it's like you still have the ability to impact so many people. In Portland, people just want to like be who they are. And I feel like that's one of the best parts about living in this city, is that you don't have to like try and fit in. You know, if you want to have a beard, or you want to have tattoos, or you want to have purple hair, or you want to wear an 80s jogger suit that you found at a thrift store, it's like nobody's really gonna like double take you. And
no one cares. They're like, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
They're encouraging.
Everybody here roots for one another, and we have that small village mentality because we want to preserve the culture here. That's just something that's so rare to find, where you can feel accepted and inclusive. It's an environment unlike most any other city in this country. Are we allowed to go on the court?
We've got a lot of messages, I think, younger people from different cities and states and countries, so they're just like, almost like blown away that we're just like unapologetically ourselves, and like, oh, they're gay beards in the title. Like we're just like owning it. And like to us, that's not a big deal because we grew up in Portland where it's like, okay, but some places they're like, whoa.
But that's part of, I think, our responsibility, is that Portland has such an incredible culture. And I think every day we consider ourselves to be so incredibly lucky that we were raised in an environment like this. But on the flip side of that, we also have an obligation to recognize that other people across the world don't have that luxury. You know, there's places in the country where being gay isn't as accepted. There's places in the world where you can be killed for less. In a way, it's our job to show people what it's like to have more inclusivity and not be afraid to be unapologetically who they are, because nobody should be afraid to be who they are at the end of the day.
How do we best process the hate and learn how to respond appropriately?
We want the impact to be that it's okay to put yourself out there and be a little ridiculous, even if it's at our own expense. We're okay with that because it makes us happy.